Hi everybody, it's Dr. Freddie with this week's episode of Dr. Freddie Said So. Family wellness starts here. And we're here actually with a very famous symbol, our Canadian flag, a symbol of our great country. And I was researching into the Canadian flag and I thought that these points on the maple leaf might have some special significance. And I realized in a really intense search of the history of our great flag that there is no significance in the points on this flag. But what is of significance of this particular flag is that this flag is my flag that I actually brought to the Boston Marathon in 2013. And for 10 years, I've actually been in a hotel room, which is right above the finish line. And every year I put this huge flag, I bought the biggest flag I could find to put it outside the room to show my pride and joy in my country. So when 25 to 30,000 people and all the millions of spectators that walk down Boylston Street at the Boston Marathon finish line, well, they always turn up to see this. But in 2013, that was a special year because it was the year of the very sad Boston Marathon bombing. And if you actually go on YouTube and Google 2013 marathon bombing at the Boston Marathon, you'll actually see this flag on a building, the hotel right where I actually was, and with my family. And so it has special significance for me because that flag, when I see that video, it really reminds me of the reality of what happened that day. And I was in the room just meters away from when that bomb went off with my wife, and it just helped me appreciate life on a day-to-day basis and how close I was literally to that being my final day. And so I know sometimes when you watch things in the news and it seems horrible to see these terrorist attacks and very violent and unspeakable crimes happen, and sometimes it seems unreal or it seems far away because it's in a different country and it might not happen to us. Well, this flag reminds me just how real it is, but also in what a special country we live in to have freedom of choice, of speech, and of religion, and of healthcare. And really, it just reminds me that it does have special significance for every one of us if we really take it to heart. And so, what was interesting about this is that we actually went to the Canadian Embassy that day of the bombing, trying to find a way out of the States because we didn't have our passports because it was actually in the room and we couldn't go back to our room. And the Canadian Embassy told us that people had been calling the embassy because they saw all these replays and they saw the Canadian flag, and so they thought the Canadian Embassy actually had been bombed the day of the Boston Marathon bombing, which obviously it hadn't, but my flag was right there. So I bring this flag back every year. You'll see it every finish line of the Boston Marathon. I've done it 13 straight years now. And my plan is to continue as long as I can stay healthy, stay well adjusted under chiropractic care. You're going to see this flag at the finish line. So here's a little piece of Canadian history for you with this flag. Might not be on the Wikipedia site when you look up the history of it, but now you know something that many people don't. Not just about this flag, but our great country we live in. So if you have any questions, comments, ideas for future episodes, just put it in the box below on our YouTube or Facebook page under Chiropractic First Natural Health Group. You can follow us on those pages. Visit our exciting new website at www.chiropracticfirst.ca. And we look forward to seeing you here in our next episode of Dr. Freddie Said So. Family wellness starts here.